Hey, Coach, great job for week one, kicking off the devotionals. Everybody was really good. Devotion time was nice during practice. Everybody was holding the balls, which kept it quiet in the gym. I'd like to continue that as we continue on. Just want to try and remind you to use the whole devotional time, that not to get up 2 minutes early or even a minute early and send your kids running for water, or to run their books back. Just wait for the buzzer. It's only 10 minutes, and by the time you sit down, it's going to be less than 10 minutes. If you run out of things to say, you can talk about something else, but please try not to disrupt the rest of the group. This week, we are on direction. And the idea this week is that we always need to be aiming our life toward God. We need our life to be aimed in God's direction. And the couple verses this week, the one that I love is the overtime verse this week. And it says this, Proverbs 3, 5 and 6. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take." If we can trust in the Lord with all of our heart as a coach, and we can portray that trust down to our athletes, to the parents, we can change the culture of sports. We can change the way that people compete. The other verse that it talks about is John 3:19 through 20. It says, "God's light came into the world, but people loved the darkness more than the light, for their actions were evil. All who do evil hate the light and refuse to go near it, for fear their sins will be exposed." Most of us don't think about it, but as a world, as a general, like most of the world, their life is aimed towards darkness, which is an analogy for aiming towards sin, aiming towards Satan. We have to consciously make an effort to aim our life towards the Lord. It doesn't happen by chance. Our athletes aren't going to be able to do that just by happenstance. So that's what I love about this devotional time, is we get to help them understand to be a total athlete, to be a complete player, to be the kind of person that God would want them to be. We need to aim in God's direction. Now, there's a saying that says you can't be a tour guide to a land you haven't traveled. And so, Coach, my challenge to you is that your life is aimed in the direction of God the Father. And the only way to know that is if you read his word and you find your life bearing fruit because of where your direction, what direction you're heading in life. So, Coach, we, not just you, it's me too. Like, I have to aim in the direction of the Lord in all I do, so that I can share that with my athletes, and they can understand. They can see a change, in your life, Coach, in my life, because of how we lead our lives. So my goal for you guys, aim towards the Lord. Hopefully you can help your kids aim towards the direction of the Lord. I think part of that will go back to last week, which is teammate self. I heard a lot of good conversations about that. I want you guys to stick with it. Devotional time, I know, is new for a lot of us, but it's worth it. Working on that heart and working on the mind of our athlete is how we build a total athlete. So I thank you guys, and good luck this week in your games.